My name is Aygirim Karmanova. I'm from Kazakhstan. I'm working in the Kazakhstan Atomic Energy Agency in the Analysis and the Inspectorate Division.
My name is Kemal Doğan. I'm working for Turkish Atomic Energy Authority on Nuclear Safety Department. I participate the Draft Regulation School.
My name is Ivana Abramovic. I'm coming from Serbia. I'm the Assistant Director of Serbian Radiation Protection and Nuclear Safety Agency, and I'm also head of the Nuclear Safety and Radioactive Waste Department. I'm participating in schools of drafting the regulations in the nuclear safety field. So our main challenge is to improve the regulations in the nuclear safety field.
I am Vaida Grigoninė from Lithuania, and I work in the Radiation Protection Center in the Division of Medical Exposure Monitoring and Expertise. I am participating in drafting school and analyze our and agency regulations.
We are listening to the lectures, different lectures, different subjects in each week.
There is lections in the morning of the school, and afternoon sessions are drafting the regulations.
Basic, we divided by the radiation protection and nuclear safety, and they also separate under the radiation protection because there are lots of radiation protection participants here.
We have a very young and unexperienced regulatory body which exists only 2 years. So our main challenge is to improve the knowledge and to improve our regulation and to identify the weaknesses and gaps in our regulations.
In the summer, we had IRIS missions, pre-missions, and they give 35 recommendations according to the reviewing the IAEA norms. And exactly, we have some maybe gaps and some points which we should review according to the IAEA norms.
So there is a lot of gap in our legislation, and we are working on new legislation. So I had a chance to review our legislation, new legislation with the experts. And we have a challenge with the experience. We don't have enough experience for the MPP licensing, so I also had a chance to get new information about the experts and their opinions.
If to talk about my work and what I'm doing here, on the next year we are planning to change regulatory documents, which regulates medicine exposure.
You realize where you are and you see your actual level, and you have a chance to compare yourself with the other experts, and you have a chance to ask your questions in your mind for the other experts, better experts. They have very interesting ideas about some points, so we will make small changes and we will use this information in our legislation.
I have the opportunity to talk with experts, to talk with people from other regulatory bodies. So this is some kind of exchange the information, exchange the experience.
Of course, the knowledge, the experience, and maybe one additional plus is we have new relations. It's a communication with other countries. We can, discuss how we do everything in different countries. Maybe some countries have a good experience. Maybe we do something good, so we can change experience. Of course, very much helps the lecturers because the lecturers are real experts, and we not read each point, but we explain how to look at it, how to understand, to what things we should take more attention. So it helps to create the more general view and to understand why we have to do this or another things and how to do everything.
So I came here with already drafted two regulation. One of for the waste management, and the other one is clearance and the release of site. So I had a chance to review our regulations with the agency experts, and I also working on the directives of safety assessment for the safety analysis report. So I also had a chance to get their opinion about my directives.
Well, I understood a lot of things, how to understand the agency documents, but it is not so easy when you just read. It is quite difficult to implement in your country because all countries have very specific experience, and it is more difficult. You cannot just take point from agency and to put in your law. It's a little bit more difficult. So I understood how to understand, and now I can implement into our legislation. I think that this workshop was very good for me in few points. First, I looked carefully in our regulations. Second, I looked carefully in agency regulations. I could form the real view how everything should be, and I meet new people.